following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
54, right there, 54, Mike. Go! Hey, one set.
To throw on second down, Stevens. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack.
Set, ready? 30 base. X3, 218, chop it. Bring it. Hey, foxtrot. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Yes. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
From the gun on third down, Stevens. He sets to, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Check 52. Check 13. Check 13. Slam.
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Touchdown, defense. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Shift. Begin. 6. Now. 2 6.
From the 31, Bridgewater. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say... It's incomplete.
Intended for Mike Davis. It's 3rd down and 5 yards to go.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
You ready? Mike 13. Watch the slap. Mike 13.
Bridgewater now. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Tie it right. Even. 4 down. Even. Check 3. Check 3. Let's go. Right. Get wide.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Now! Let's go right here. Greystone, travel, hit it.
Now they try the right side here. In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2nd and 9 now. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Stevens. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Ready. 8, read. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Deep grip.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 43-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Yep. Here I come again. Topper. 52's the mic right here, over there, right?
2nd and 4. He's got it complete to Braxton Miller. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. These two teams all tied after 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
80 weapon. He's checking. Crash. Kill. Check 50. Shoot.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by K1 Short. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line.
18 greater. 64, weak, 5.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Stevens. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
To throw on third down, Stevens. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo. You can't block me. You can't block me. Now.
Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
It's third down and goal to go.
Bravo! 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Set, go.
Throwing on third and long. Stevens is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. His kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10 to 7. That drive just seemed to go for an eternity. I could kind of hear our sponsors saying, hey, we need to get our product pushed here. But then it ends in a field goal.
Yeah, how about that? Not enough time for product placement, but plenty of time to get 3 points out of the deal. I know that the guys on defense, though, they wanted to get those products out there. They wanted to stop that drive, just weren't able to do so.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the foot.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey. 81 yards. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Looking to throw. Stevens. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
31's the mic. Go, go. Hey. Shoot.
On first and 10, Stevens Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Sponge. No. Check. Crunch. Hey, orbit. Go.
2nd and long. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Smooth. Come on. Check. Go. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Stevens. And that will be incomplete. They had points on their first 2 possessions, a touchdown and a field goal, but this time, defense stands strong.
Would you say that things maybe are trending now in the right direction for them?
Better than drives 1 and 2.
There's no doubt about it. Now maybe they can exhale a little bit, gather themselves, and really get back into this game.
This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Right here. Hey, it's free. Hey. 49, check 49.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. And that is intercepted by last year's NFL leader, DeMonte Casey. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up. 5.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. Crew able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, Well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room. Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Let's go. Come on. Check, check, check.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Dante Fowler in on the stop. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short, and he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. And he's going to go down again. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Blue draw quarters.
And the play clock running very low, so Dan Quinn decides to call for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
64, weak. Get the ball. Slam, slam. Check, 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 check. Now. 61, matchbox, lights. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this, we got this. Shoot, shoot. "43's the mic. Hit it. Get
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
Ready? 18, Gator. Check 99. Check 22 Jet Bomber. 22 Jet Bomber. Now. Go, go, go,
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On the double. 54. Mike 54. Hey, Charlie. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. General West. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight. Hey, Delta. On the ball. Get it.
Looking to throw on second down. Stevens. And this is caught by Watkins. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Check go.
On third down, Stevens. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line.
On the ready.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Come on, set. 70, Indy. 6-3, 218, chopper. Yep. Let's go.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I'm going to run you over.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Falcons on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Situation. Let's go. Switch, switch, switch. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Check 26. Greystone, travel. Check, check, check. Shoot.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead,
and that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Marquez Valdez-Scantling hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons push further out in front. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
You ain't got nothing. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Bridgewater. That one complete to Anderson. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Bridgewater on 4th down. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. A handoff, McCaffrey running right, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around.
Check 4, check 4. Back, back, back.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 39-yard line.
Bridgewater to throw. Quick slant, caught by Moore. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. You must be getting tired. Hey! Check 37. Ready?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Set, ready? 50, plant. Topper! 5.
Now a handoff looking right. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Here we go! HE Gator! Here we go!
Oh, he's got a little daylight. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I got one. Hey, Haywood.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Being chased out left. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He hit his first. This